Good morning. I'll just wait for some more people to come in. I'll just start off with a verse this morning. Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete, needing nothing. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and he will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking. James chapter 1 verses 2 to 5. Today I want to talk about forgiveness. This past 2 months I've had some experiences that have pushed me to really examine my approach to forgiveness. One involved a family event that left me upset, angry, and hurt. Now, as Christians, we are to turn the other cheek. I, embarrassingly enough, felt myself unable to do that, as my anger was at the situation and myself. It was very personal and painful. So I did a very unchristian thing. I held on to it. Then a few weeks ago, at my job, a lack of communication led me to be very upset and very, very disappointed. And the response I received was lacking in any way, shape, or form. So again, I did the unchristian thing, and I held a grudge. Forgiveness is not just for them; it's for you too. That's something my father says to me often. And I usually take this message to heart, but for some reason, I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I was angry. I was upset, and boy, did it show in every avenue of my life. And to be honest, at times I was acting like a 3-year-old. I wasn't behaving very well. A few weeks ago, I sat here listening to, I believe it was Mark up here, filling in for my dad, and while I was sitting there, a thought came to me. Did Jesus hold a grudge when he was, for all that he was put through? He did not rise on the third day in righteous anger with fire and brimstone in his hands and rebukes on his tongue. He rose in forgiveness and sought out those that had denied him, those that had doubted him, those that had wanted him, and those that had never heard of him before. He gave all of himself, even after he had faced betrayal, faced lies and persecution, and still had the ability to forgive, and not just for himself, but for all of us. I decided then that forgiving was the least I could do as a Christian. Forgive and move on. Let go of the anger for myself and for those that have wronged me, and for my relationship with God and for my relationship with others. That experience, it changed me. I endured it, and I've watched my faith grow. I've watched my relationships change for the positive because of that. And I really hope that as Christians, we can allow ourselves to do the same thing. Let us pray. Dear Jesus, as we meditate today on your great act of forgiveness and the sacrifice you gave to us as we take your body and blood, we ask that you help us to be more mindful of forgiveness towards others and forgiveness for ourselves. You gave us your body and blood for just that purpose. And so as we take it today, let us focus on any grudge or hard feeling that we have and help us to let it go. When the music changes, you know our time of communion is at an end. Thank you.